What's up, gang? This is this week's 88 local report. My name is Brandino, and with me today we have.
Who the heck is you? Like, why are you doing my intro? What the? Anyway, welcome back to the video, guys. Today we're gonna have piloting UP, Luffy is HT, and piloting the Rayleigh deck is Joaquin. Wow, I forgot his name.
Pretty consistent locals. We see them play here often. Both of them have had quite a few video appearances, so kudos to them.
I know you've been playing UP still for like the longest time now, for the past 4.5, maybe 2.
Yes.
How do you feel playing into this matchup, and what's your key card in this matchup?
In this matchup, okay. So initially, I thought this was this felt godless as UP. What were those hand motions right there? Anyway,
6-7.
6-7.
It is 6-7.
It is 6-7. That's probably what I did. Anyway, yeah, this matchup I feel like is majority of the time Rayleigh favored, unless UP. Well, not unless. UP just needs to get to leader ability. Just needs to survive to at 2 life, maybe even 1. Once they can start leader ability and dig through their deck, it's a lot more UP favored.
So what would you say, like, the key cards that you want to mold for in this matchup, or you want to see in this matchup?
Early game, God Thread, so you could deal with the 4-cost Luffy that becomes a 6k, or any of those like pesky searchers, pesky bodies, anything that's not turned sideways, but mostly the Luffy. 8-cost Rush Luffy that bounces a 4 or less is really good in this matchup. Because majority of the time Rayleigh runs everything under 4 or less, so everybody is targetable. And then Rosinante for the Dawn restand effect.
Do you really need the Rosinante for the Dawn restand effects?
It's not, I wouldn't say necessary, but later game when you at least want to have one on board.
I mean, I understand the sentiment, right? I think it's good if you're on boards that you play multiple 9-cost back-to-back without being worried of using up all your Dawn later game, but I don't think it's unnecessary per se.
It's more of just like a
nice thing to have,
like a comfort, like an airbag type thing, because you could leave 3 up after the Rosinante effect, and you could, let's say, Bogwa Giant, or you could gear 2 counter and then play counter cards or something, instead of just having only 1 Dawn to work with, especially later game when they swing, when they eventually get you down to 1 life or 0 life and they swing unblockable 15k minimum. Having multiple Dawns really helps. At least that's just in my experience.
I see. So here we have Luffy effects, Luffy reveal 2 event, and then we're gonna play off of the
4-cost.
Yep. Again, I think right now, definitely Rayleigh needs to see multiple Luffys. Without multiple Luffys, I think it's not a rough matchup, but it's just better if you see multiple Luffys here.
Watch this.
It's a God Thread.
God Thread, yep. Like I said, those Luffys, I mean, if it was sideways, it would have become 6k, but you don't even give it a chance to turn sideways. God Thread is important here.
I see. But with 6 Dawns here, are we gonna go 7-7 and just pass turn? 7 to lead. Okay, and then I think at this point, I think the UP
7-7.
Yeah, I think the UP just racing down the Rayleigh to see who's going down to 0 faster. The Rayleigh don't really, they are tanky, but their tankiness come from a form of having multiple 2k event in hand, and without those 2k event in hand, it's not as tanky. Besides, like, you need a good mix between playable, because if you look at the hand, I think you have a clear way of Luffy's into Boa there.
Luffy into Boa, then search, and then power up.
Yeah, well, depending on how big they want to swing here at this point of time as well. So here we can lead effect.
Lead effect, buff.
Sancho to 8. Yeah, we're gonna swing 8, and then Luffy.
Swung so hard the counter came off. Yep.
Gear 2.
Gear 2.
9.
And then see right here, if we would have had at least maybe at this state we're not stressing too much. We're comfortable with the amount of cards in hand we have, and it looks like the Rayleigh's taking some time to think to decide on their next move. Maybe how big they're gonna swing.
So we are going to decide to play the Luffy here, reveal 2 events.
Reveal
Okay,
2.
and then we're gonna play out a
Boa.
and then attach the rest on to Rayleigh. And then Boa effect's gonna look at top 5, looking for event or a Luffy.
Event or Luffy. Let's see, we're checking our inventory.
Checking inventory is crazy. Definitely. Oh, man, this is a rough decision here because you need a second Luffy. Oh wait, you do have a second Luffy there in hand.
Do they? It's
Yeah,
it's the
last
fast.
card.
Okay.
I think I would grab the. I 100% would grab the Luffy instead there.
Let's see. Okay,
But we
an
end
event.
up going for the Supreme Hockey.
Supreme Hockey Run. Which one that does again? I know all of
It's plus 2k, and then Rest of Dawn give minus 1k to everything on your opponent board, including leaders and characters.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So
Someone played that one on me on Dallas.
it's a better red beam, I would say.
-1 across board really helps. It didn't help my opponent in Dallas, so sorry. My one brag is that 2 out of 3 Rayleighs I beat.
That's good. I mean, that's good enough, right? I mean, you gotta take the victory whenever you can. For sure.
Yes, like I said at the beginning, at first I thought this matchup was so godless. Like when both decks were new, I think Rayleigh was winning majority of the matches.
Definitely, for sure, because you have the rush down combo. So here we have the UP Luffy actually gone to the point of lead effect, just like what you said before.
Now we can have a real game.
Now is danger zone for the Rayleigh without if they don't have a proper board setup. So far I'm looking at the board, it's okay, but one Mihawk could cost the game right here as well for sure. One Mihawk can definitely swing the tie here.
Yeah, if he can Mihawk and then bottom deck the Luffy, it's pretty good. Let's see, what's the rest of that hand? Kind of hard to see at this angle.
Which is fine. I mean, I see double giant hand and a Mihawk. Oh, I do see the Mihawk there. So I think it's just draw the giant or draw the Mihawk, grab the Nami, I think, and then we have frog counter in hand, I believe. I can see that 2 Usahachi and a Monclay in hand.
2, 4, 5k counter total, and it's gonna be a lot of 6k swings minimum. 7.
So we are not grabbing the Nami. We're opting for the giant instead.
I think is valid.
Draw into the Nami.
And then what? How did he? Okay, grab giant, refresh. Let's see. We're rolling up our sleeves, make sure we're ready.
So here I think it's just easy clear to the Sanji here. So it's just 6 to Sanji.
Sanji gone, draw a card.
Oh my god, it does not look like the Rayleigh have any other playable body besides the 4 cost getting killer in hand. Oh, we have a Sanji.
There's a Sanji, and we pitched it.
Sanji, yep. So 9, we're gonna get Mihawk gonna bottom deck the Luffy.
Yep, 1 9k body on board swings the tide a lot, especially with that other Luffy gone.
Yeah.
And most of their
and
engines
Rayleigh could not pressure the UP Luffy down to 0 life fast enough, so now he is just playing the UP Luffy is now comfortable enough to play the long game.
And with this deck, the longer the game goes, it usually goes better for UP Luffy.
Yeah, you're able to see a lot more cards, see a lot of more counters, see a lot of more of the deck than your opponent would have.
2 cards a turn, draw 2 a turn, and then stack your deck. Either shape your deck, top or by topping or bottom decking. Is really good. So especially with like this Rayleigh, who's struggling a little bit to piece together how they want to attack, what they want to play. Okay, event, search.
First top 4. You need a body here. If only if he grabbed the Luffy
earlier.
Before.
That probably would have been really good to grab it. Could have at least changed something here.
At least the Luffy here can able to grab the Sanji and play Luffy for the Sanji here. But again, it's one of those things like hindsight kind of
Hindsight
thing.
2020. It's
Yep.
it is what it is. Sometimes you think you have the best play, and then turns out the play could have been better.
For sure.
Happens to the best of
So
us.
we're going to swing 6 into lead here. Effects. I give a 1k counter effect. Swing 6 again into lead. Giving me 2k.
And we're giving up a bunch of cards here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we were giving up a lot.
I mean, you have 2 card left. Going down to 1 life is fine. As a UP player here.
Yeah,
To
I
be
mean,
honest.
at 2 life with this state, I think it's pretty good. We know we still have the giant in hand. And we know we're going to draw into more. So I think we're chilling. We're big chilling.
So we have 2, 4. We also have the Kid and Killer in hand as well that we could play. So we're gonna swing 7.
Kid Killer
with
swing 7 is pretty
and
good.
then move the 2 down with the boa.
They did the leader effect already, right?
Yeah, they did leader effect on a boa.
Yeah, on the boa. I was going to say, you could play Kid Killer and then buff it higher. Force the giant out. But you could also get... Boa is plus 1k, or how much is she again?
Boa is basically
One Rested
trash
Dawn.
herself. No, trash herself, attach 2 Rested Dawn.
2 Rested Dawn. I thought it was...
2 Rested Dawn.
Okay, I might be misthinking. I might be getting my cards mixed up. Definitely pondering here. Thinking about it.
It's a long time. I mean, it's one of those crucial turns where like you need to push your opponent down to 0, and you know your opponent have a giant in hand, so you for sure cannot even push him down to 0 correctly.
I mean, if you force that giant out, hey man, only 3 more to go.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like it's not. You have to play the whole hand, right?
I know. I'm just trying to like console the Rayleigh here. Only 3 to go. Get it out. 3 to go. Get 1 more out. 2 to go. Imagine once you get all 4 out. Good luck relying on those gear 2s, buddy. All those. Still thinking. Okay, Kid Killer. Swing 7. Let's see. Would you have done boa here?
Huh? I
Trash the boa, buff up the Kid Killer
trash the boa above the Kid Killer to what, 9,
to 9.
and then force him to giant. I mean, and then what?
I don't know. Like I said, my thought process
6.
is you get the giant out. I mean, here, I guess this motion or this order of operations got the life.
Well,
I don't play Rayleigh. I'm more of a victim of Rayleigh, so.
victim of Rayleigh is crazy, but it's more so you want to push your opponent down to either 0 on that turn. Swinging 7 there was a gamble of you basically saying, do you have a 2k? And unfortunately the UB did have a 2k in hand, therefore he just ended up playing it. So that forces the Rayleigh has to swing out with the Nami there, just so he can go down to 1 life instead.
Yeah,
because
can't
he know for a fact the Kid and Killer is not long for this world.
No.
So it's going to die. It doesn't matter here. So 9 to 5 here, easy 9 to 5.
9 to 5, like a job.
Yep. I think that Rayleigh would have to let this go, unless he really need the Kid and Killer go on board. I mean, I think at this point, looking at his hand, I think he should have saved it. Just for the fact, he should have saved it, because if he doesn't, then
that's life swings he's taking.
yeah.
Or that one more swing. I mean, he's losing his board regardless.
Yes.
That Nami's dying either way.
Yeah. You just need some kind of board prison, because now if you let that go, the moment you let that go, there's no longer any board prison on board that you can rely on, and then you just have to swing 15-15 here, like
15 unblockable.
Yeah, but like again, it's like it's
just
rough.
regular 15 now that Nami's swinging. Which, I mean, using your blocker to swing here, it's a good idea. More cards out of hand.
So we do have the hockey coming down here, the Saru hockey. And we have a second Nami here, which basically saying you will never get me down to 0 unless you have double rusher, or even 1 rusher, just swing big. But again, it's one of those things where like he's just gonna block her up here, he'll never gonna die, And
You want to know something kind of funny? In Dallas, I was in a similar board. I was at 2 life. One of my Rayleigh opponents said 15k unblockable at 2 life because he had nothing else to do.
I think at that point, just swing 15k. There's no need for you to use unblockable there. It's just 15k to face. Again, unfortunate. Again, I think you just need to see that Luffy early. If you're not able to see that Luffy, grabbing that Luffy early, it just rough.
Red forecast, right?
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
Okay. I think.
Okay.
The turn here, he should have grabbed the 3-cost Rush Zoro here, just so you can apply a little bit more pressure on board instead of the Scream Hockey there. You're not dying next to it.
Yeah, at least swing, play rush, buff it, swing out.
Yeah, so again, it's just one of those things where it sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you go 6 here. If he doesn't block with a Nami, you go Mole Pistol into the standing Nami, and then you swing 7. Unblockable. So we are going to unblockable route.
I'm having flashbacks.
9 here, unblockable. So basically, he's telling your opponent, "I have double unblockable. You better ready up."
Are we going to 0 or are we getting out of this?
We are going to.
Dun, 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 dun.
We are going to 0.
We're gonna just take it.
Yeah, and that was a 2k off of life. I think that Luffy is comfortable enough. Oh, that's double giant in hand right there in top 5 search. He's never dying. Plus a Nami as well. He's never dying. Yeah. And it doesn't matter here. You see triple giant 15k does absolutely nothing, especially with nothing on board. Again, you just have to develop board present here into the UP. Just force them to have.
That's just giant, God Thread, and what's that last card?
I believe that's a 2k.
2k?
Yeah.
Too easy. Too easy for UP right here.
So we have the Nami here. Grab Nami, grab God Thread. So we are going to swing 6 to lead.
Yeah, now we just swing out those. Because honestly, he did unblockable last turn. He most likely has unblockable for this turn, for the when you pass it back. So might as well turn those Nami sideways. Speculation. I don't know. I haven't seen what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. You have a third Nami as well as you stack up the 2 giant on top deck anyway. So you could just draw into the giant off the Nami if you do play the Nami. So here we got 6 into 5 into 5 into 8. We are going to tap 5, play that Nami effects, draw 3. So we're gonna draw into that giant that we stack on top there, and then we're gonna put 2 back. So now we have 3 giant hand, 5 dons open. I don't think we're dying anytime soon.
Nope, we are safe.
So we are putting 2 giant back on top of the life right there. Just so when you giant, you can have more counter in hand. Raw counter in hand for now. And then you need to giant out, you can giant out later, yeah.
So, we haven't seen the 8-cost Rush Luffy this match. This goes to show that you don't need it.
Yeah, so here we have the one where like you give +1 to your leader or character. So there's 16 unblockable to lead. So we have giant here. First giant.
10.
This is 10. Draw 2, draw to the giant that we stacked. And
what is our next move here?
Second giant.
Giant again. 14.
And Rayleigh just scooped it up because he knows it's over for him. Oh no, man. And then a 2 and a 1. Oh,
yeah, this I feel like Rayleigh kind of low rolled here.
Yep, a little bit. A little in the matchup knowledge, but it is what it is. Alright, see you guys next time.